and be sure to tune in tomorrow for our Luther family Ford weather kid, Shari Elsner from Moorhead joins us to talk about this soupy, wintry weather across the valley. Hey, I want to let everybody know it doesn't matter whether you're driving in the eastern third of North Dakota or western Minnesota. Some pretty treacherous roads in spots. Now, it's typical winter driving around here, but we're getting some icy conditions on road surfaces. And I was just checking out the Minnesota DOT page, and there is a crash closing Interstate 94 right at the Sauk Center area. So if you're traveling on I-94, north-south on I-29, watch out. There's reports of patchy ice or snow-covered roads. Be aware of that. Stay off of the cruise control. In our area, north of Interstate 94, we're seeing a wave of snow pushing in. This is warm, moist air riding up over the top of some colder air in place in our area, kicking out some flakes of snow. But this pink mess over here is where we have the best chance of some of that freezing drizzle, mist, and this is sticking on road surfaces, which are mighty cold with temperatures yesterday in the teens. And this wintry mix mainly staying to the north, moving due east. And our roads down to the south, not much more fun, with many area cameras showing that there's some icy conditions in southeast North Dakota as well. Once this wave moves through, there's a nice bubble of warm air out to the west. But for now, temperatures holding in those mid-20s. Feels like 14, though, because our south-southeast winds are gusting at 26 miles per hour. Here's a look at your hometown temperatures. We have low 20s, Langdon and Cavalier, mid-20s, Roseau through Thief River Falls, and a 27-degree reading this hour in Detroit Lakes. Grand Forks, you have 24, and look at that warm burp of air coming out of the west. It's 28 in Jamestown, and take a look at the strength of this burp of warm air. Where you see the greens, near 50-degree temperatures on the doorstep of western South Dakota. Now, we're not going to warm that much, but your hour-by-hour forecast shows this evening our slippery and slidey conditions will continue into the overnight as this batch of moisture pushes by morning. By 10 o'clock tonight, mainly in western portions of Minnesota. By morning, it should be moving into central portions of Minnesota. Temperatures holding steady, maybe even rising a degree or two. That morning commute will be slippery in spots, so please take it easy. Now, we'll have a chance at seeing a little sun tomorrow, but this warm air not coming with full sunshine. Midday temperatures still in the 20s, rising to the low 30s for some of us, which is an improvement over those mid-20s we saw today. It does look, for the most part, dry. I can't rule out a few hit-and-miss flakes of snow off to the east. As we head into our Thursday evening, things look pretty quiet as well. So our soupy night will lead into tomorrow morning with those mid-20s still on the thermometer, rising into the low 30s for our afternoon. Tomorrow's wind comes from the northwest, but it will be lighter than today. Hey, we're eyeballing a significant winter storm moving out of the Rockies and this time into the Central Plains for round two for those folks. So if you're traveling Friday night into Saturday morning, southern Minnesota, southern South Dakota right now looks to be the focal point for this next winter storm that will dump heavy snow. We'll keep you advised to changes on the track. Definitely some late harvest work going on around the region, and thanks for updating your photo. Here is a look at the Friday forecast. We stay in the low 30s, still quite a fair amount of clouds. Okay, we got a route on those bison as we'll see temperatures of the 30s at the Fargo Dome in the afternoon. On Sunday, we cool right back off into the 20s and even teens by next week. The Monday-Tuesday system looks pretty insignificant for our area with just a few flakes of snow.
At least there's no snow on Saturday. They could handle it, but there's no snow, and that helps a little bit.
And it helps inside the dome, too, because it usually doesn't snow in there.
Yeah. I'm talking about tailgating.
Oh, tailgating.
Outside, yeah.
Oh, I misunderstood you.
We always talk about the tailgaters enduring the cold weather.
We can do this.
Yeah. First day back. Welcome back.
Yes.
All right.